Wow. 5:30 a.m. till 11 a.m. They still soul capture. These reptilian shape-shifting demons audio recording. I'm turning all my devices off tomorrow. I might. I pray for everybody that's going through what I'm going through. No point getting a sound recorder because all today in England and tomorrow they're all going to use the AI, the future technology. I mean, they already have the technology, but they can control everything smart technology. Hi there. Oh, Matt. I'm glad you popped in. How are you? It's demonic attacks I've had all last night and all in the night again. And I just got audio recording. Oh, the sounds of it all. Have you ever done that? Turn it around. I'm in bed. It's good to see you, yeah. I'm in bed. It's just not bright around here. I'm going to lose my voice. I can't seem to type back on this live stream on my phone. So let's talk about can you can hear me. Blessings, everything you're doing. I caught the end of your stream yesterday, a catch up on it. And that you are going to, I posted a video on TikTok actually of an old photograph of me as a kid, 7, and my brothers and sisters and my late mum, where it shows one of the Mormon missionaries in my mum's home in Cornwall. And that's where it began with me, you know, with the satanic, because the founders of the Mormons, and I was so grateful for you. I don't know if you managed to get or do anything near the temple in your area, but the origins of the Mormons, I'm sure you know this. Joseph Fielding Smith was a Freemason, his dad was. And yeah, the roots go back to that. So I'll be very, very poorly with radiation and talc in my left ear, on my body. It's horrendous attacks. And demonically. So I have to go out shortly, even on a Sabbath day. You know, that's the sound of me being attacked. So when I'm they're hacking into my brain, the technology, I mean. They're so... I'm helping people wake up in the TikTok side technology app, and all the patterns and documents to show this is all part of the globalist plan or the demonic globalists, and to try and help their souls wake up, in other words. What do I say? I've got my doors locked. I've got alarms from inside my flat, and I'm still getting these demonic attacks. You know, in ways I can't even describe because it just sounds like I've lost the plot. But I am so grateful for you, both brothers, to doing what you're doing, and Blue Raven, what he's doing. I can't use I've had all my computers hacked. Well, only one is already damaged, but I had to spend 2 hours re-logging in, all passwords, everything. Oh gosh, it was a nightmare. It's a nightmare. But anyway, it is, every time you come on, Every time you're doing what you're doing, you do not know how much help you are putting out to people like me out there to keep going, you know? And I only wish I could just live off the grid and get out of here today and be somewhere safer than I am now. Because they're putting my life at danger here every minute of the day. I'm surrounded and it's very hard. And they tampered with my taps, the pipes underneath. And oh my gosh. It's every time I leave my home, they break in, they tamper with every serious stuff they tamper with. And I think, oh, I contact somebody I know, Alfie, Polish guy. Oh, they made sure that his mind control, he is targeted, right? So they get him with his daughter. They set him up with a honeypot female, and she's like controlling him for the daughter. And he's the only one I could rely on, you know, just to offer a few quid, you know, just to look at the tax for me. Because everything's been blocked. All my repairs have been blocked. And I can't survive like this. I can't keep going like this. It's very, very hard. And then my wheelchair. My wheelchair is just really, 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 really dangerous to use. And I've got no choice. I've got no choice. The 2 new motors they put on in December last year, oh, it now is sounding on the right side like it's going to cave in on the control unit, which is the brake side. And I've got no other means to just simply get up the hill to get supplies, just a few bits, and then get back down the hill. It's the grace of God. I pray every blinking minute the best I can that guardian angels are sent my way to try and guide me up there and back without all these demons around me. I'm surrounded. I don't know why my eyes are wide open and I see right through their demonic souls. But yet, do you know something? When I get those dark moments, I see the beautiful squirrels. And what you shown the other day on your bike trail by that beautiful river, and showing your efforts, and I'm just so blessed to see what you're doing. You don't know how much people that you are helping just for sharing what you're doing, and never give up. We need people like you, because if I was able-bodied, I would be on a bike. I'll be out there preaching. I'll be doing it slightly different, but in my area, oh gosh, in England, it's so satanic. Do you know, you can cut the atmosphere with a knife. It's so sick and demonic. And they're building it up around here, especially in England tomorrow, right? They're going to do a alleged false flag, okay? So anything comes out of England, you just email me and I'll fill you in, right? I'm using, or if you got Blue Raven or a text, you know, a mobile phone or a text, I don't know if it would get to America from here, but I've got an old-fashioned text and talk phone to use. Everything smart's turning off, you know, like internet, and I'm sticking to DVD to watch. And then I have to protect myself from the radiation because it's suspected, I don't know if you've heard this, a 500 hertz to be switched up to 5G from tomorrow. I wouldn't be too surprised to do it overnight. And do you know how much that's going to affect the cells, the human cells, the brain cells, nature? I pray to goodness that God's protection is over all of us on this earth right now, and that we can fight these demonic entities. And this is serious, what's going on. And while I watched a guy who lives in Cornwall, his video again yesterday, I made some notes. And from what I know about technology and what they're doing, especially around here, And the other day they were doing a false fire alarm system across a public building, a massive 6-story high public building. They all come opposite my flat, right outside the window by the path. Key Freemasons I've known for years. I've got somebody I know on TikTok. She is also very affected in Spain as a target individual. And without her help the other day, I would have still had a massive flood of my own. You know, the taps issue. So what they do with me is trauma. And really, really seriously not great. So I didn't get bed till about 5 o'clock this morning because I was up all night, all day, and I'm really badly infected, damaged teeth. I've got to try and be positive here. Part of my community post today, you're not safer at home. Exactly, Matthew. Druidism, yes. If you find home to be a safer place, you're under, I know, government. Let me pin your message. How do I? I'm going to add you as a moderator, that's all right. If that's all right, if you pop in. Let's go back into this. How do I do this? I've just got a cheap phone using. If you find a home, you're a safe place, you're under government sanctions, yes, and in danger of being yes, and wanted by the big. Exactly, and this is where I need to find a way to I need a plan of action, if you know what I mean. I don't know yet what to do with my medical equipment and me, sort of thing. You will get up one day, you will rise up, you will get up one day and rise up. Exactly. Mormons, Masons, and I can't read that word, memory, I can't read the words, they're too small on my phone, but I get what you mean. They worship demons, yes. You're resting and recovering on the trail to New York City. You're going all the way to New York City. Oh my gosh, be safe. You're actually going into the city or on the outskirts of New York. Whatever you do, be safe, bless you. I can't type back in the chat because on this phone I don't know how to do it. Yeah, sorry, a Cornwall guy was saying he's ex-military, British military. And yeah, I've got to get, the only reason I've got to go is get the foil, 2 big thick rings, wrap around the smart, I ain't got that many smartphones, but turn them all off. You can't take the battery out, can you? Turn them all off, put in the middle with an old-fashioned cotton towel, deep into a storage unit I've got, a small little thing I've got which is safe. In the middle of the room, safely. Stick to the old-fashioned analogue. I've got my corded landline phone for emergencies. Non-digital as a backup. Avoid being prepared. Gonna dig out my whistle. God forbid if there's any disaster, you know, any scaremongering, anything could happen. You know what it's like with the powers that be. So with my situation I'm in, I'm the only one like it in this area. So I've got to, just in the middle, trying to get I'm going to get some more, was it peppermint tea? It's like trying to find something that's natural pain relief because infection in my jaw. I can't lay here too long because it just gets worse and I've got a detox. So I've got some drops and things to use, but the place I need to get, she's got no access in her natural health shop. I need golden seal. And that's the only thing that's going to help, because what they do with the radiation and the 5G on top is radiating my enamel, my teeth away. All around here, every street lamp, and I bet you might already know about this in America, but over here where I am, what I try and do, I'm playing affirmations, I'm playing the order, or I'm playing Matthew, a book of Matthew, an audio Bible, and I've got my late mum's tapes, Bible tapes that I'm playing. I've got a tape recorder, so I'll be playing that tomorrow. It's battery operated as well, or mains operated. I've got 2 tape recorders. I'm going to get my old tapes out. I'm going to put some meditation on of those tapes too. And when this radiation hits, I'm going to try and practice my breathing techniques, keep detoxing, because when they switched on the 5G initially here, I lost my taste. It hit the body, the breathing's affected, all the symptoms. So my alarm's going off. Where's that? Oh, can you? You can get up to Montreal. Wow. Or go to New York. Montreal. Is that near Canada area? That direction. You can get up that direction, I'll take it. It's safer at home. Mummy's the soul. Yes. Do you know, you are so spiritually guided, Matthew. You and oh, I'll tell you, all what you've gone through, your experiences in your accountancy, what you've done in your life, you are in that timeline. And I don't know you know, personally in that way, but I just can see through what you're doing. And if it wasn't for a Blue Raven, I don't know his real name. He might have said it one time, but I've forgotten. And alerted me to you and your channel, what you're doing. You know, he bless his heart. I don't know how he's doing because he doesn't post as much on YouTube, does it? So it's BitTube or the other platforms. And yeah, TalkShoe, I still don't know how to work it. So it's really, do you know, when you put your headset on and you got, I don't know what the other brother's name is, I forgot his name now, he's with you. Oh, I saw him just struggling with his backpack in the background with you. Oh, bless his heart. Send my prayers and blessings to him too. Both of you on your travels. You're so intelligent how to cope, you know. When I saw one of your videos, it's so encouraging. I've got these, when you did a while ago, one of your videos, how to start, you know, your fire, you're building a fire, you're cooking over your fire, you know, and it's really good. You know how you put your cash up. If I knew after whatever's going to happen tomorrow and the day after, I might not be able to use the smartphone, so I have to limp using my damaged laptop. So I'll get around it eventually. But the main point is, if the internet goes down or it's restrictions, because I wouldn't be too surprised, to access what you pay for. It's ridiculous, isn't it? You pay for internet and it gets rerouted, all your communications get monitored. Edward Snowden was so right about all this for so long. But anyway, you know how to cook off makeshift camping. It's like literally you're camping out, isn't it? And I know this target individual, Nick, in America. He is in the woods. He's literally, they ruin his life. But he's so smart, he's technical minded, he's gifted. He is, I mean, if it wasn't for him the other day, I don't know what I'd do, because they literally damaged my tabs. And I physically couldn't do anything much about it. I didn't know how to turn the sock tap off. They were tampered with that. And oh my gosh, it was really, really serious. So I was in a state. On Discord, he kindly tried to talk me through which way to turn it. I couldn't, they're hacking into my brain. I couldn't function. My whole natural ability to talk like this and to function just went. Sheer panic. Actually, I did calm down. So, what little cash I've got myself, I've got to go now. 10, 20 minutes time, and pray that I can just get up the road and back and just get the few bits I need and get back home and stay safe. I don't want to be out and about anywhere. It's a torture chamber here anyway. There are smart meters in the corridor, the communal areas. The neighbours have got smart technology. Oh my goodness, can you imagine it being an oven? But if you're, excuse me, if people are around, these street lamps with their smartphones on them and what going up in the air, you know, with the weather engineering and all that stuff going on. Well, anyway, point being is, in the video, this guy from Cornwall, and the advice and the tips and suggestions, it's very, very practical. So all I did was I don't scaremonger, and this guy doesn't. And I just shared the practical things, what to do. And today, right now, Paris has a better job of protesting about these demonic governments and all the control. But in England, all they do right now, central London, is march in the streets with placards. What the hell is just marching, all due respect to them, with their little drums along the main streets and then end up listening to a few speeches and go home again? That's not going to change nothing. They might make you feel good, but it's not going to change nothing, because we're not dealing with the flesh and blood, you know. And their spirits might be start to be waking up, but they still need to put food on their tables, don't they, if they've got kids and grandkids. And I think everyone's situation soon is going to be where it's like, if they've had a certain procedure, if you know what I mean by that, and this technology is ramped up, if the bio data is interlinked with it all, what does it say in the book of Revelations? I'm not expert in quotation of scriptures like you are, Matt, and other people are. I just know little bits I remember. But I tell you, that Lord's Prayer and Psalms 91 in the King James Bible, and is it 97 or 98? I got my late mum's Mormon Bible. But some of the scriptures are similar. The ones I've marked, as we walk through the shadow of, I can't remember the words, but I'd rather play the audio tapes, because then it's easier to listen to than read for me. Anyway, that's enough of me keep going on and on chatting, and I've got to keep going. Got to check my battery. I know. We start a fire without a lighter fluid. That is, I know, it's excellent. David, thank you. You were in talk show last night? Yeah, I missed that. The tribe of Benjamin, just like Paul, thank you for that. Yeah, they're always monitoring me. High winds of Lake Ontario last night, and now, oh my gosh, can I just say prayers and blessings to you? That's my cue to go and get sorted out. Right, is this just battery? Right, listen. They want to create fear and panic. There's always somebody else in this chat, always monitoring any communications I have. If I use TikTok, there's someone monitoring. I'm getting hacked. Doesn't matter what device I use. The physical items, apart from the brain they're hacking, they're monitoring everything I do. So all my emails, all my communications, my posts, everything gets monitored. Everything. Well, it's intriguing. I bloody well do it, isn't it? But this phone's already hot. Yes. So, MI5, MI6, whatever. Monitoring people, personal data, because they see them as a threat, and I'm no threat to nobody. It's to collect data and it's like, it won't be a personal individual, it'd be AI, computer systems doing it. Hacking and monitoring. There's other people, I'm sure they do it too. It gives you prophecies in the tent when high winds blow at night. Wow. Oh yeah, I've heard with the weather, I don't know how you're going to be affected and what part of America, but over here we too is going to be affected. To see me, corona mass ejection, I think it's called, of the sun is impacting Earth facing from today and the next 2 days. And that weakening the Earth protection, what's that called? I'm not a scientist, I don't understand terminology, but it's weakening the protection and more waves of frequencies. It's like Jesus Christ, Yeshua, Heavenly Father. He's sending his guardian angels down on this earth. You know, he's putting a ring of protection around us. And we need a still small voice just to sense that around us. And also he sent guardian angels in the souls of others. And if you don't have sense to tune into that, when you're going through all these attacks and situations, you know, with the way the world is, it's easy to forget there are positivities, there are spiritual protections around us, and there's something about our souls that these demonic entities really, really are so desperate to soul catch and to take us with them, and they ain't gonna do it with me. So yeah, you can see through people's eyes where their soul really lays, and by their actions. But hey, they got an answer to their creator, and there's so many people I'm aware of around here. You wouldn't believe half of it. That's already lost themselves, and they've lost out. But like you quoted, and I've heard a couple of sermons before, quoted that you're in the world, you keep living in the world, you don't focus on your spirituality, then it's very, very, when you have that knowledge and ability to put the scriptures into context, what's going on in the world today, that's so powerful. And it's a good message to get out. Because the innocent kids right now being born into this world, what kind of world are they going to have? What kind of world is going to be left? All digital, all mega data, all biodata, all controlled, like you say. You know, it's all connected to the beast system. I can't even help my adult son and daughter, or my older grandsons, you know, and daughters at all. I just hope and pray that Lord our Jesus Christ and his Father's watching over their souls. And they are streetwise. I taught them to be streetwise, and I hope it's rubbing off. Anyway, I've got to detox my teeth, my mouth. Keep going, keep fighting. Oh, I've got to tune into your next live and what you're doing and watch your videos, Matthew. Because you're an inspiration to a lot of us out there. Anyway, thank you for the like. I really have to go and watch your battery because it's running low. Salam to you. A reptilian snake eyed. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, that's okay, no worries. Yeah, Matthew, a reptilian snake eyed Moses agent, satanic view harassed us, evil, satanic snake eyes. Absolutely, because I think on this channel I've uploaded evidence of USA Biden, Joe Biden. He was on a news interview when he was travelling in Ireland. I don't know if he's still in Ireland. And it was pure luck. I don't know why I happened to come across that, but something caught me about his face. And I stopped and took a screenshot. Then off that screenshot, I did a video. And his eyes slit into snake eyes. Live. On newsfeed. Online. My stomach was sickened. My stomach, I knew what I was looking at. Mo Smith is one of my moderators, but he doesn't always get notifications when I'm live. In America, I don't know what state he's in, but I assume he's in America. But yeah, and his playlist, Mo, M-O, Smith, if you can look for his channel, he's got a lot of good playlists about these demonic entities and reptilians and non-human entities, and a good spiritual playlist as well that might be of interest. Anyway, blessings to you, prayers and blessings to both of you out there, and anybody else watching this back. Powers that be watching, you need to get a new job. Take care. signing out.